Hi, I am Bill Bach, author, speaker, coach. I am speaking up today because of my love for our great country and my grave concerns about what I'm seeing happening. I want to identify 10 subtle wedges that are destroying our American dream. 1. Loss of morality and integrity, evidenced by not always keeping our word, such as leaving so many people behind from our local supporters and employees at the Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan to be imprisoned, tortured, and slaughtered. 2. Instant gratification, evidenced by our individual debt as well as our national debt. Power, control, and greed damaging our economy, evidenced by reckless and unsustainable spending. 4. Loss of human spirit and dignity, evidenced by Americans willing to work and thus become slaves, actually Americans unwilling to work and thus become slaves to governmental handouts. 5. Our individual emotional compass is taking precedence over our once moral compass, as evidenced by individuals, me included, and government making decisions on emotions, wants, rather than on facts, values, and morals. 6. Values redefined by gratification, evidenced by the tendency to do what feels good rather than what is good. Grounded ethics replaced by situational ethics, as evidenced at the highest levels of government that it is okay to lie and wrongfully and illegally smear and damage an opposing political candidate. 8. Valued gold-backed currency replaced by fiat worthless paper, evidence of national leadership wanting us to live on trust and hopium instead of solid value. 9. Public sentiment shifted from choosing true leadership to popularity contests, evidence of the moral shift from what we need to hear to what we want to hear. Cancel culture is number 10, evidenced by social leaders who want to put down and silence portions of the population whose philosophies they disagree with. It's a divisive strategy. But there is hope for America. My hope is that the silent majority rises to be the voice of America. We can lift the downtrodden, the homeless, the depressed to their new hope, their self-worth, their confidence and responsibility, and rise to their higher potential. We can educate and train instead of giving handouts, creating dependence on government, which is basically socialistic slavery. We can pull together one nation under God and become the beacon of freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We can protect our country, our borders, our values, our freedoms, our families, our communities, our currency's value, and our national self-reliance. We can elect honest, dependable, proven leaders with the shared values of we the people. We can become energy self-reliant as a nation and stop sending our wealth abroad. We can live in peace and prosperity with trusted law enforcement and a trustworthy judicial system. We can require our healthcare system to serve and honor their Hippocratic oath instead of the hypocritic oath. Each of the prior listed subtle wedges are driving Americans further and further apart. A society that is portrayed as hopelessly divided, discontent, entrenched in philosophical warfare, that has succumbed to name-calling and bent on destruction of their so-labeled components, is in fast decline and in deep trouble. Let's look at a graphic picture of what I think is happening. Picture a line of multiple wedges hammered into a huge block of granite, and how any one wedge, driven deeper, allows its adjacent wedge to also go deeper. Visualize an individual hammering these wedges systematically deeper and deeper. The only hope to save the stone is to stop the action on the wedges. Granite is an igneous rock formed from the Earth's magma, molten lava, and is one of the Earth's hardest materials, second only to diamond. But it can be divided by systematically and repeatedly division by wedges and a sledgehammer. Just like the systemic, divisive strategies inflicted through American news media, entertainment, and social media 24/7 through every form of communication possible. This is what we are experiencing with each of the 10 subtle wedges destroying America today. I invite you to go to a YouTube video. It's youtube.com/shorts, SHORTS/5M298, capital W, capital X, 3, capital I, capital H, small s, question mark, feature equals share. In this video, you will see graphically what I have described is happening systemically in America today with the wedges driven into our society. There is strength in unity by embracing our common dreams instead of shouting about and imposing our diversities. We can stand united. Divided, we will fall. In the movie The Gladiator, the small group of gladiators that chose to stay close together and united in their battles won against high odds time and time again. Causes that are dividing, devaluing, canceling Americans, one dynamic united culture include the New World Order, the Great Reset, the digitization of currency, the woke twisting of reality, are all wedges being driven deeper and deeper. Dividing, labeling, and separation strategies are subtle processes of utilizing these divisive wedges to weaken America and break America's unity and strength. When will our society crack under this barrage? When will our nation fail financially? This is my plea, that we, the people, will rise up verbally, socially, and take actions to turn the social conversation from divisive fault-finding and name-calling to focusing on the common ground of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Seek for workable solutions for the common survival and good of this great nation. This is our issue. We, the people, own this one. We can make the difference. We can turn the tide and save our country one positive conversation at a time. I invite you to check out the following graphic depiction that I mentioned above of the splitting of a huge granite block. It is more real than you may expect. The 10 subtle wedges are real. It's time for we the people to get real in unity and action. Share this video. See additional content periodically by friending my Facebook page, Bill Bach, following my business page, Revitalize Your Life, and check out my website, drbillbach.com, for additional content. Watch for my upcoming book later this year, titled The Demise and Hope of America. Subtitle, We the People Are the Determining Factor. Bye for now, and may God bless us all in our great home and nation to save this great nation. Thank you.